another day at the Abbey. Oh my goodness. Well, Carson did bring the post earlier, so let me take a glance and see what's here. Interesting. It seems as though a local school is in need of my assistance. I haven't been so needed since back in the war when we worked at the hospital. So it seems as though a school needs for me to help them with a technology lesson. Well, let's see. I did go to the Summer Institute last year, and I learned about an app in one of the classes, so maybe I can work with that app and pull something together. And of course we're going to bring in reading because we love the library here at the Abbey. So let me see what I can do. Carson, would you get the motor car, please? Because we need to get into town. Thanks. I do want you to know that instead of using or finding one of the books that you have on the shelf, is that we do have some e-books that are available that are nonfiction. So, show of hands, who has read one of the nonfiction ebooks? Okay, so not as many, but I do have some, and it looks like it's the same people. So I bet y'all all pretty much have the same teacher too. So what we're going to do today, our objective today, is for you to read a nonfiction book, and not only have it be nonfiction, but the other thing we want to make sure is it's going to be an ebook that's nonfiction. And for those of you who've already read some nonfiction books, I know some of the hot topics are what? What was some of the topics of your books that you've read? Ghost. Why does everybody want to read the Ghost book, huh? Okay, so interesting. So one of the things that you want when you read a nonfiction book is you do want it to be interesting, right? So chances are, if you want to read something that's going to be factual, you want it to be something that you're interested in, something that's going to hold your attention, right? Is when you're going through the book and you see one of those pictures, that's going to tell you that you have to scan that picture. So all of these 5 pictures are what's called triggers. And what the triggers are going to do, the triggers are actually going to trigger something to happen on the iPad. Okay? So that's how you're going to get your questions, that you're going to be taking notes with your note-taking number.
Pick 2. What if scenarios and summarize in your own words steps to be done in each situation to survive?
You were the right place. Just got to kind of get it lined up.
So we have to pick 2 and write about it and step to choose. So one of them,
We're going to create a board, an online, sort of like a poster. You can either do them, you can each do one, or you can do one as a team. So you decide if you want to do one as a team, then select one person's account to do that poster. So on your screen, do you see where you might click for Board Builder? You see where it says Board Builder? You might want to look up a little bit. There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay, now the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pick a theme. You can either do a blank background or you can pick one of the 3 themes. What things you can add? Do you want to add a text box? Do you want to add a background? Do you want to add more media? So things like that you can do in here. Do you want to change the theme? So different things that you can do to kind of jazz up and to add some information to your poster. So I'm going to leave you. You can decide now if you want to work together on one or if you want to work separately. It's a team choice. And since you are named Team Survival Kit, I don't know, maybe you need to go for that option, okay? You're finished.
I'm doing something. I just put
You want to do it on your own? No, you don't.
You can do it on your own. I'm going to do it real creative.
I'm not really sure to work with this.
You're going to scroll down to see LPB on the left, the LPB symbol, and the blue box. Use your login. So log in as you would, just like you do on the computer. Are y'all ready? Okay.
Post it.
Well, we're back from the school, and I think I can take this pad of sorts out of my purse. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson. The students actually were using an augmented reality app called Erasma, and they were scanning pictures on their nonfiction ebook, and from the app they were getting their questions to pop up, and they were either images or they were videos. And so the students gathered information, and then they created a board using Board Builder, which talked about how they could survive a flood or possibly things they would need during a flood. So I know that the students got a lot out of the lesson, and so did I. But I am a little concerned because I do see that Carson left me a new piece of technology of sorts that I'm not sure how to use, and there was a note attached to say I needed to use this if I get accepted into the Den Summer Institute. So I'm going to go work on this, or maybe I'll just put it in here and try it out.